It is time. All right. So brief explanation, because, you know, whether we have new people here or just new people watching, we play Dress to Impress on Wednesdays and Saturdays around 7:30. We spin a big wheel depending on if we want any sort of theme rounds or color rounds or whatever we want. Sometimes we have some prepared rounds. I know it's August, Jesus Christ. The first round we usually start with is the color round because it just is easier on people, and it's good for like newbies and stuff. So we'll do that. We'll see what we get, and you guys get about 12 minutes to put something together. If you're ever confused, you could just watch me because I go through the rounds myself. So hopefully that'll help. I think we'll kind of do an anything, like anything comes up type thing here, because I feel like we were dodging things a lot recently. I think we've been dodging brown a bit, but I'd like to see something else. Maybe I just say wine red only. Oh, it was almost wine red only. How about this? Do you guys want to do wine red only? It was so close to double wine red. What if we had 3? You want to go for a third one? I'm giving you a third one. This one you don't have to use as much. If you decide to use it, you can. How's that sound? Okay. How about this? Pick 2 or pick 3. Whatever you want. How's that sound? Wait, fuck, I can't do this. Wait. We can't do this. We can't do this. Fuck, we can't do this. My second round was gonna be a Christmas round. It was gonna be Christmas and summer. You just reminded me. No, we can't do this round. I was gonna hold it a second. I couldn't do it last week because I completely forgot about it. Use those next round. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Azure blue. I could do Azure blue. Yeah, we're full resetting. We're full resetting. You guys are probably gonna need Azure blue from me, so don't run off unless it happens. But Colibri pink. I've never had this before. Okay. Okay. Completely forgot. But yeah, if you guys need dye, just trade me. I have some. I have plenty. No third. Do you want a third? I could do a third. Here, I'll do a third. That was my bad. Didn't even think about the fact that I was gonna do that. I should've. Okay, and Mesa red. You don't have to use all of them. You don't have to use all of them. But you have 3 options. All right. Trade me if you need some dye. Yeah, I thought of the Christmas in July idea literally like after our last event last week, and I completely forgot that it was going to be the 1st of August. But I still wanted to do it. It was supposed to be a surprise. I ruined the surprise. Hello, Tina. And YouTube, how you doing? What is the pink under? I have no idea. All right, let me start that timer. As a reminder, the timer is not for you guys, it's for me. So don't panic. All right, you only have to use 3 of the colors. Not 3 of the colors. You only have to use 2 of those 3 colors. So don't you worry. Make whatever you want. If you want to use all 3, you can use all 3. If you only want to use 2, that's perfectly fine. No worries. Y'all got plenty of time. Frick. I'm bad. I was like, I love wine red. And I completely forgot that I was going to be using red and green basically next round. Yeah. You know what I kind of want? I want the Picto pants, I think. I haven't really used the Picto pants yet. I feel like they'd be kind of nice with some of these colors. God, I'm gonna look like a bubblegum bitch. You can't sleep? You can't sleep, so now you're just gonna come and judge everyone? What's something cute? I'm looking for something kind of cute would be nice. With the theme right now, it is 3 colors. But you only have to use 2. You don't actually have to go in on all of them. At least for this time. I want to give people like a bit of a break. Looks like yogurt. Or is that Mesa Red? I forgot. Let's toss a Mesa Red hat on. That's kind of cute. Let me see if I can change some things up a bit. I think we could probably try a color round again today. I don't really know what hairstyle I want. Or color. I feel like a blue could be okay. Here, let me get this one. I actually really like this one. Maybe not with that style specifically. Oh, that's kind of nice. I'm kind of liking how that looks. I wish there was more things. I think freckles are fine. Welcome, Cetra. We do have some glam event today. And anyone's more than welcome to stop by if you'd like. All Gooby joiners, welcome. Boop, 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 boop. I like this one. Timer. Honestly, I'm kind of done with the timer. I'm done. Timer's for me. Timer is basically for me. If you need some more, just trade me. We still have plenty of time. Try to give people like quite a bit, but like usually 6 is pretty decent. But if you didn't get any from me, then you can always just trade me. I'm kind of a psychopath with Horden. Let me switch to Picto, and we'll go to this fit again. My claims would be okay with Mesa Red, but Pink's funnier. Yeah, I kind of just went with something on the simpler side, I'd say. But yeah, when you're ready, as normal, you can kind of just go through the back and line up behind everyone. You'll see where people are. Sharoon. What's up, Zenbu? How you doing? Okay, while we wait a half a second, why don't I see... Do we have any Discord picks yet? I don't think so. Gotta buy some standard dye? What the fuck? How you guys running out of standard dye? Alright. I'll do a little quickie start here, though. I kind of definitely was a little bit more interested in the pink and the blue. I feel like we don't get much of a chance to use that. I kind of pulled from previous ideas I've had, but I haven't really used much of this stuff. Especially these pants. Like the Picto pants, I recently did the quest for dyeing them. So, now I actually feel like using them when I get a bit of a chance. I also did the age-old turn the tattoos into scales, so that doesn't really show up that much. So it's kind of just like a workout outfit. I just slammed the Mesa Red hat on because I didn't really want to use it that badly, but I thought it would be kind of cute. It's like a nice little workout outfit. Yeah, I got you. There you go.
Lizard.
Where's the headphones come from? These headphones are from dungeon stuff, I think. The heavyweight neckband of casting. I think most of the heavyweight stuff is fine. So yeah, as long as you do the heavyweight things and you trade in an accessory for it, that's how you get these. Look at those freckles. Rare Zoe with freckles. Yeah, I really like them a lot. They're like one of my favorite neck accessories. I wish there was like better neck accessories in this game though. All right, we ready? Tina with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Tina. I appreciate that. Tina hitting a home run. I see a whole bunch of beans. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see. You don't like the Namazubel? Look at this goober go. Elaine, we got a fish. We got a gooby fish. Seems to be a lot of Reaper stuff that you're using. Feels like a bit of a like high fashion Reaper. Bunch of Ninja and Reaper stuff. You just switch between the two? Switching between the two like a gooby. This is nice though. I kind of like the puffiness on the Reaper's top. Edgelord. Tina Doobie sniping over on YouTube. Look at this bean. Pig pants! Look at those things. Look at those pink pants. Rosa. Is that the Courtly Lover book? Kind of looks like it. I almost feel like I haven't seen it before. Bean Gooby right here. But that's I like that top. What is this? Augmented Crypt Lurkers? Yeah, the Crypt Lurkers with a hood is kind of nice. I thought it was like part of the same stuff. Funny though, when you really look at it, it's like you're double hooding. But it's hard to notice, or it's like unnoticeable normally. Lurk them crypts. Need more member goobies. Thank you very much. Who knows? Maybe more goobies will come through. What do we got? This is actually pretty nice. I've seen like a lot of these pieces before, so like they're not the craziest in terms of unique, but they are really, really good in Azure Blue. Gotta say, like I feel like most of this stuff coming from pre-Dawn Trail, I haven't seen a lot of it used with like the new dye colors yet. So I do be liking it. And it's a nice adventurer look. They definitely look like they're... Oh, actually, this is the new emote. I haven't even seen the new emote yet. The little map skis. Fresh emote goober right there. I want to see what these shoes are. I think I have these ones, actually. Yeah, the Somerset sandals. I think these are the... Yeah, these are the ones I always use when I want, like, a little bit of lift, but wearing sandals. The backpacker who's lost. I think it's good. I think it's a good idea. It's kind of like rare to see Azure Blue on some of that stuff. We have to have like a nice... Well, the boat's coming soon, by the way. Also, the Yaokai stuff is coming soon too, but maybe we'll do a Yaokai round at some point. But the boat should be on its way in the next like 2 weeks. So we'll try to do some events on the boat. Look at this gamer. I'll probably rehash what I did last year a little bit. And make Ruby suffer. So this is your randomizer. This is your randomizer and toss it on your colors. I like what's going on. Did you get tights? What are these things? Taoist slops? I like this. Nice taco eating. It's very gooby. I know that you did the randomizerness, so it ended up being kind of gooby, but at the same time, it works. Like, it's no different than just throwing on some like standard class gear and then just dyeing it. But yeah, you can just head through the back. Oh, I just realized you got the sharp nails on too. And a ring. I see those. I spot those. Oh, Harathby sneaking on. Big commit to the Mesa Red. Actually, I completely forgot that the Mesa Red was that orange. I do feel like blue and orange works out really well together. But yeah, you guys are doing pretty good today. I like the ideas. I like how the ideas are working with some of the colors. It's like these are like good color round, or I should say these are good colors for a color round. Overall. What was this top again? Was this a monk top? Basically, it's a monk top. Look at this Gooby behind us. Is this a Gooby who needs a friend request? Oh. It's another, I'd say it's like another like running slash workout outfit. These are actually really good pants. Yeah, Magitech bottoms. It's a shame that the Magitech shoes are kind of dog shit when the pants are actually this good. They're actually like really, really good pants. I might even like potentially steal this idea for something in the future if I want to send it. I mean, it is the treasure dungeon top with the Magitech pants, but I feel like the dye on them actually works out really well. Look at this goober. Take me out to the ball game. You little baseball gooby. Oxford, you know what? I feel like I have seen this person at college before, where they kind of just wear like a lot of bulky clothes. You do be a little bulky bean underneath all that. Though I will say, I feel like no one ever uses this this top. I think it's simply because like it's like double layered, and I don't think people like to use double layer stuff too much. But I like the little design it has on it. You know what I bet? I bet that the sweatshirts that we have, I bet the sweatshirts we have were built off of this top, and they just ripped this, like, they ripped the extra jacket off of it or something like that. But yeah, it has some good blend with it. Yeah, Gooby. What are we looking at? Kai? What you doing, Kai? You look like you're gonna go drinking. You kind of have that, like... You kind of have that, like, you know... What is that, like old Dynasty Eastern look? And might be an alcoholic. I think just because of the little drinking cask. Look at the village people from KNY. Yeah, I think the Mesa stuff works out pretty well there. Azure blue is like a nice top. I feel like really any blue is pretty okay with this top. You know, I hope that they give us like a fresh shed of dye in Evercold as well. But yeah, those colors work out pretty well with that. Nena just basically said Easter. For anyone questioning if they can do the glams, I have used these glasses, so nothing you can do will be more ridiculous. It do be a lot of Easter stuff, I will say, because I feel like the songbird jacket's around like the Eastern time as well. It's like that early spring. This do be a goober fit. But yeah, I kind of like the bridesmaids tights when you have like a long enough dress with them. I think that's a pretty good choice. The doobie game, and actually, oh, I was like curious what kind of fan you had. You got a lame fan, but I'm your fan. I'm that lame fan. That's okay. I look like I came out of the 80s. You guys are fine. Ruby! Ruby's a peddler today. Ruby, what top did you use? Your bobs are gonna fall out of that thing in a second. I like the colorage. Like I said, I think like the blue and the orange actually work out pretty well together. Surprised you Soul went to sneak in the pink, but I don't dislike it. I think that's fine. I mean, it kind of like breaks up the bottom quite a bit. Kind of look like a Fire Emblem peddler, or like a I don't want to say it like this, but you definitely look like just like a JRPG peddler that that's in town. Like the not to say like the generic town peddler, but I feel like I've seen that character in a couple JRPG games. Which one? Which one did you pull from? Which one did you pull from, you Gooby? Oh, cute. You know, I'd say this is like, I was gonna say like it's a little bit hippie, but I think it's a little bit more like 40-year-old mom in the garden. I'm getting mom garden vibes. You know, I'm a little miffed that I don't think I have this hat. I have the one with the flower, and I need to get this one that doesn't have the flower. And I keep forgetting about it. I think it's also on the market board. Interesting idea, Grimoire. Doth thou want to explain choices at all, or were you just kind of going for something? For the fun of it? I think there's a lot of goobiness going on. Think they could explain? Okay. They don't gotta be mean. Eccentric engineer, okay. Okay. I'm kind of curious what these pants and boot skis are, though. Oh, the Mistway Grieves Offending. Those are actually some pretty cool boots. What's there to explain? They slain? I just had no idea what their idea was. Hey, look, they used the colors well. I'm just like, I had no idea what the what we wanted, but I like that. I like these Mistway Grieves Offending. I don't think I have them, do I? No. I'm still like sniping around to get Mistwake stuff from my retainers. And they actually paired pretty well with the emissary pants that you wore. It doesn't really look like it from this side, but from this side it almost looks like the boots are attached to the belt being held up. But yeah, I like these. I think the clown top was a very interesting choice, but I think the pants and the boots were a really cool option. Not bad. How many more goobies we got? I think we only have like, oh wait, I think I have to re-add you. Hoobie this, Hoobie. I didn't have Azure Blue, so I compensated with the hair. I mean, if you still want some Azure Blue to put something together, or re-dye, that's totally fine. Yeah, if you guys don't ever have a dye, just ask me, because I literally have like hundreds of each. But cute. What are these glasses? Are these really just one of the glasses from the Easter event? I feel like I've never seen this one. It's like goofy cute. Oh yeah, free trial. Sorry. No worries, but yeah, I see that works then. That works perfectly fine to just do your hair for Azure Blue. So I said though, you guys didn't have to use all of them, but this is cute. I feel like this is a nice little gooby adventure look. Yeah, that's my bad. Sometimes I forget that some of you are free trial. Look at this bean. I've seen these, right? Atrophy pants? Yeah. I've not really pulled the trigger on using these pants yet, but they do have two good dye channels because they have the pants themselves and they have the leggings. Don't run away! No! They ran! Like, Gooby, get back here. Get over here. Get out of there. Get out of there and show off your noodle cat, you goober. Let's see what you got going on. And you said you didn't have a lot of glam. What are you talking about? You got summoner stuff over here. You got class stuff. You got the treasure dungeon stuff. What you talk about? You got plenty of glam. I think the colors worked out pretty well. You definitely sunk into the pink and the azure blue usage. I think it's fine. You know, I kind of like the hairstyle glasses that you did more than anything. Is this like a newer hairstyle? Or is this just a Catboy one? I think it's just a Catboy one, right? Because I definitely don't have this. It probably is. Or Catgirl has it too, Makote one. This Makote exclusive. Give me this hairstyle. And I see those freckles. Nice. Absolutely terrible fish. What did you do? What was this idea? I hate all of it. It's garbage. What? No, I'm just kidding. Once again, I always love these socks. They're like woolen socks that are a part of, I think, whatever these shorts are. The scholar pants. I just haven't really done it yet. I don't really like. I think you have to go through dungeons, right? You have to go through like a Realm Reborn dungeons and get those silly things, or you have to buy them off the market board to get these. You have to buy like items off the market board to turn them in, right? I don't remember. I'm a goober, but they're really nice. This one's the level 45 one. But it's cute. I like this. I like this, like, feels very academic, I want to say. Academic bean. I do like the, like, you did what I did too. You kind of just put the Mesa Red on a random hat. I think that's like a fine choice. You probably didn't even have to use it for the leggings or anything. Or, well, actually, I think it naturally is going to be on the legs no matter what. Maybe? No. Like, you didn't have to use it on the leggings and shoes. You could have just kind of kept it on your hat, but I think it's still fine. I think it was an okay choice. That's what I said. You guys don't have to, like, go crazy with using all three. Unless you really, really wanted to. Let me just eyeball Discord for half a sec. Okay, definitely have at least one in Discord to look at. Oh, Silent? Silent? What took you so long? Usually you're like first. Look at this gamer. You know what? I feel like you're one of the only people who went deep on Mesa Red and the pink. I feel like everyone else kind of did the Mesa Red and the blue, or the blue and the pink. That's Tataru. Actually, really is just, it is just Silent's version of Tataru. Saitaru, is that who he is? Is that his new name, Saitaru? But yeah, looks fine. I like this top. I haven't really used it myself, but there's like an open belly version of it too. Oh, another orange and pink user. Cassie. Cassie, you look like a fortune teller in the desert. That's a really cool design on that top though. What was this one, the goldsmith? Yeah, I like how that kind of drapes down. It's a very like clothy kind of fit. You know, it feels very like light and clothy. Ya goober. You gotta read fortunes. You gotta read my goddamn fortune. All right, let me slurp a little water quick. They sell a genie lamp. Okay, we definitely have. We had a Discord one. Let me get that. We got some Discord Tiger. All Arcadianed out. I feel like this is a pretty good Arcadian fit. I like the Viper swords, right? Those are Viper swords? I want to say they are. I might be silly. That might be something else, but I assume they are. Illegal pants. It is what it is, but that's fine. Give me a sec. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Okay, we're good. Gives me so many ideas for already glams. Like these rounds bring out a lot of very unique looks you never see for NPCs or players normally. I think the color rounds help a lot with people just trying something. Get up here for a pick. Let's get a picture going, and then we'll move off onto our next one. Oh. Le part. Whole bunch of picks. Scythe too big. Don't worry, I got a couple. It should be fine. Does anyone need a friend request to go back and forth? I think I sent one to Sieg, but I don't think you accepted it. Or you were okay. Lumina. Gubita. Okay. This round is... It still shows you as a friend, so I don't know. I must have done something silly. But hey, as long as you can get back and forth, then that's fine. Okay, so this round is technically it's Christmas in July, but it is technically August 1st right now, so don't worry about it. But the idea is, okay, and hear me out on this. You're gonna put your Christmas outfit together, and we're gonna go to Coast of the Soul, okay? And we're just going to figure out something there. All right. So once you're done, just head to Coast of the Soul, and I will figure it out. But put together really any Christmas thing that you want to put together, and we go through that. You guys don't have to give me back anything. It's totally fine. Yeah, because, like, it's good for you guys to have it for next time. So, yeah, put together your... And here's the thing. You don't have to hard commit. Okay, I do not want people to get, like, overtly distracted on this. You do not have to hard commit to, like, a heavy set winter Christmas outfit, okay? You can still do Christmas, but you can do summer Christmas, okay? So you could do, like, you know, like a bathing suit Christmas, or you can do, like, wearing shorts with Christmas hat on and stuff like that. Like, we're thinking more like a summer Christmas versus, you know, a winter Christmas, okay? If you want to do winter Christmas, that's fine. Like, that's fine. But I'm just making sure that you guys know that you can do either. Gotta run. No worries. Always more than welcome. Like, we're gonna be doing 5 rounds, so if you have time to come back later, you're more than welcome to. Or if you wanna... Or if you had a match amount that you wanted to post, that's fine as well, and we can check that out later. Here, Christmas is in the summer. That's what I was thinking too. That's why I thought it would be a pretty good idea, because, like, I don't know how you guys handle that personally. But I thought it would be an interesting idea. Did I have like... Did I put away all my Christmas shit? I mean, I do have this one. No, I prefer the... I prefer the nose! You know what? I do think I know the skirt I want to use, though. That's grabbing random stuff. We're in Costa? I have no idea yet. It was one of those like last second changes. So either you guys can pick or just wait a sec for me to get over there. Either or is probably fine. Yeah, I mean, I'll pick something really quick anyways, so it'll probably be okay. I forgot to do the timer, but I also feel like this round was going to go pretty quick anyways, in terms of spinning it up. 0 of 2 raining at night Costa rounds. Is it raining there right now? How much longer? We still have plenty of time. I mean, if the whatchamacallit's gonna be goobied soon, it's totally okay. It's not gonna last that long. Should clear up at quadruple O's. Server time is, or AORC time is, I mean, it is kind of late. It is kind of late.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Plush Goblin, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub. I appreciate it, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Let me take a look. It's like unfortunate snipe on my part that I picked the time. I mean, like, if we literally wait like another like 8 minutes, it probably would be fine, but where am I going? Thank you very much. I've been seeing you. I've been seeing you putting some gooby comments. I appreciate it. Let me see if I can find like a nice area that has good lighting. Otherwise, we might have to wait until the morning. You know, we are a little bit ahead on time, so I mean, if people want to take like a little bit of a break and we come back, that's fine. Because I mean, the mount round's gonna go really quick too, and you know, we still got like another 6 minutes until we're supposed to start this round, so definitely don't mind waiting a few. Let me see if I can find like a nice place to... Oh my god, there's just a cat over here. Let me see if I can find a nice place for us regardless before we start. Because that was my... I guess that was my concern. Or that usually is my concern with this area. I almost feel like over here is really not that bad. Anywhere else kind of nice? There's a big lamp on the ferry back to Limsa. Where's that? I'm a little of a goober, and I'm... I don't... Oh, this thing? Oh my god, look at this little goober. I mean, that might be pretty good. I almost like this boardwalk right here. Like, if we just kind of let the time... unfinished blue quest, always. James, thank you for the follow. I almost feel like here is perfect if we want to just wait out the timer a little bit. Are you guys okay waiting maybe a couple of minutes? You know, let the rain kind of die down and whatnot, because regardless, by the time we get through the round, it'll be daytime anyways. So, but I kind of like what the pier looks like here. Yeah, because like technically the rain should be done in like less than a minute. Yeah, I just want to make sure people have like a fair round of goobiness. I'm trying not to look at everyone either. That, or we could just do it on the beach. Here, let me go check the beach really quick. Let me go check over here. I kind of like these too. You know, I almost like this stuff. Oh my god, my chocobo's out. Everyone's gonna see my goddamn chocobo. Oh, I just fell off. I almost like this over here, actually. Because we'll kind of have like the boat backdrop. Yeah. We'll wait out the rain. Which should be... I don't know if it's ending now. Okay, it is ending now. Yeah. There's even a nice shark over here. So if anyone is deliberately okay with more of a... I love this. Yeah, I like this. I like how this looks. If anyone's okay specifically with... I gotta turn my nose on. With this area over here, it should be fine. Alright. Just back up to over here. And then when you're ready, people can kind of just like stand where I am. But yeah, we can always just go through things a little bit. So a bit of a Christmas in July round. It's not July anymore. It's obviously August 1st. I know. But I did want to do it because I thought it'd be a fun idea, and it's always one of those things that people meme about. So, and it's been a while. It been a while since some Christmas action, and it fills in for like a nice swimsuit round too, for some people, and for others, whatever they want to do. So, I think it would be a good idea. I did the Nessie special, which is using the endless, I think it's the endless summer top, right? Yeah, the endless summer top of the Thab arms. And then I put on my favorite swim skirt, and then I just threw on the reindeer antlers with the Kate Sith necklace, I think. Yeah, I just wore some Gooby stuff. I think it's pretty cute. There's some good stuff going on. Makes for some good Christmas look. Yeah, I think we'll probably be able to get everyone here too when we want to take like a picture. I think even people can stand up on top of this. Or something. There's like some weird collision action here, so we'll figure it out. I stalled this like almost another hour in game, so people can, if you don't mind it being for the nighttime, you should come up first. If you'd rather be it for more the daytime, the later you take, the longer it'll probably the timer will go. All right. Any goobies ready to go up? I might even snap some pics of people. We got a Bean Vera. Rosa Doobie were in some, I feel like this is definitely very summery still. Still got the that red-green Christmas action going on. I keep thinking about the idea of Vera wearing the antlers that I'm wearing, and I just remember that I've seen people do it before, and it's so funny. But this is nice. It looks like I'm feeling the Christmas vibe a bit. I think if we could like, if you had a Kate Sith necklace on, I think it would be really, really good. But it's such a hard thing to get because you have to either commit to getting it through the silver tokens, or you just have to have gotten it from a MOG event. But this necklace, or this the bandana, works out pretty well as for this, or the Namazu bell. But I like it. I actually like how those do for Christmas colors. We got Nena Bean. I might have to go behind you a little bit, so why don't I do this, and we'll see how this works. There we go. Yeah, it's give me a little bit of space action. Cute. Santa Bean, Santa Nena. I feel like the eyebrows work out really well for this type of round too. Getting the Santa look. Oh my god, look at those Santa boots too. Like, wait, this is definitely like Santa on vacation. You got like a nice t-shirt on, some shorts, but you still rocking the Santa boots. That's a pretty good idea. Sorry about that. But yeah, I like what you chose for this. I like the little reindeer you brought too. I think I tried to get a picture with it. Should I fantage from a Lala into an Ellison? You really enjoyed Lala for the past 700 hours, but Lalas are hard to dress up. Honestly, I think that I feel like a lot of Lalafell stuff is on the harder end of glamming. If you want like an easier time, I would stick to like a Here Midi, an Aura Girl, or a Makote. Or if you're a dude, I would stick to like Here or Ellison, definitely. I feel like most other things are like a little bit harder. All right, let's take a look at Hunter. You know what? These are like perfect pants for a Christmas vibe. Not gonna lie, I like how these dye, and they're kind of giving like tropical Christmas quite a bit. I almost used this top. I'm like, I had to make sure I didn't use this top. I was very, very close to using this top. I thought it was a really, really good like summery. Like this was from the summer event last year. It definitely is like a good nighttime summer type thing. But this is good. I like what you did here. I like some of the choices. Yeah. He's just jumping off the edge. He do be going off the edge. But yeah, anyone is always more than welcome to participate, as long as you either want to post in Discord any of your stuff, or if you want to just come over and participate, that's totally okay. Let's look at the fish. We have fish. I ain't got anything special, just on vacation. No worries. Hey, look, we got a red fish with a bunch of green. I think that works out. You know, honestly, the green and red on this weapon makes it look a little bit Christmassy, so I think that's kind of fun as well. We gotta we gotta get you a Christmas hat. Gotta get you a Santa hat sometime. But looks nice. I think the colorage fits pretty well here. Sithfish, Christmas tree sword. Yeah, that thing looks really nice. Where are you coming from? Cooper. Shark out of nowhere. Wait, that would be a really goated mount if we could get the shark that's swimming around. Okay. My original take is I thought we were going to get the mount of a surfboard from the two dudes from the Arcadian. Now I'm kind of like, what if we just get the shark that's just swimming around here? I think it's completely different. All right, let me get onto this. Let me get onto this briefly. Okay, so is that you're in Kaido? It is you're in Kaido. We got a bit of a Christmas Pictomancer look. I do like the Endless Summer top. I'm using it myself. I also really like this hat action. And the tattoo. You know, I don't think I've really seen this tattoo get used for Heroth. I gotta say that it would be a little bit lore breaking, but they really need to give all tattoos to all races, I feel like. It doesn't really feel like there's a reason not to, because they just don't really seem like it matters too much. And it would be cool if they were, I don't know if they're a Stishin available, but it would be nice if they are. But I like this. It's green. It's very green, but you got the red for other stuff. Nice green bean. Yeah, I think they really just need to throw lore to the wind a little bit. Jesus Christ, Ruby. What in the Rubski you do? This is something I would do. This is absolutely something I would have done. You know, also, I do appreciate the idea of wearing the, like, a very normal swimsuit outfit, but wearing, like, the thick boots. I don't know why, but I think that's, like, the funniest idea I've seen from a couple of you today. Ho ho, holy shit. True. But I think that's a good choice. Those are Leon boots? Let me take a look. Those are fur-lined gilskin boots. A level 70 Disciple of Land. Ho ho ho. There they go. We're only like 3 hours in game off from whatchamacallit, and we'll definitely get like a daytime pick of everyone. Look at him go. You know, good pick for using these. These ones are really good for, or like, I think these are like one of the better swim trunk options that are available in the game right now. Because it's more like a Speedo, but you can also use it for like Baywatch stuff. That'd actually be a really fun round. I mean, everyone would look exactly the same. Maybe we'd use it for like a color round, but like having people do Baywatch. But yeah, this is very nice. This is a nice, like, Christmassy look. I like how this hat still feels pretty Christmassy. Eat your goddamn tacos. But yeah, this is solid. I like this. Did you put like, yeah, I think you put an extra necklace on. Oh, he's gone. He yeeted. The sun is coming up. I can see it. We got some Heroth action also in the Speedo pants. With a little bit of reindeer. Oh, this is like a Krampus. Yeah, beach-bound Krampus. I like that. Yeah, I realized with the my brain had to pull the horns a little bit, but I like the horn action with that. That's a good idea. What are these? What are these? Oh, these are your Somerset sandals? Yeah, I feel like the Somerset sandals are some of the best. I have no idea how the oh, look at that bean. I have no idea how like Haroth dying works, but I mean that could be pretty good also. But I like the idea. I like the concept. I love how you guys have now decided that the option is just to jump off the edge. How we doing on... Okay, we do got kind of a bunch of people, so... Vivian. Nice. Nice. This is actually the Galatea top. I almost said it was the Somerset for a second there. Oops. I like the pan option. Yeah, the white hair works out pretty well here. It's very, like, snow bright. Eating your goddamn bread. What were these pants? Let me people look. Straight cut twill trousers. You know, funny thing is, despite the fact that they yeeted all these pants at us, I almost feel like I haven't seen a lot of people using them. And you said you didn't have glam! What are you talking about? You had so much glam. You even had Christmas stuff. But looks good. I think is a good idea. Hello, Katya Long. How you doing? Hope you YouTubers are doing well over there. Couldn't figure out what green to use, so I was gonna go icy colors, all blue. But seeing everyone else help me do green and red. I think there's some pretty good green and red options here. Here, let me get a little bit behind you. I think this one's pretty nice too. I did a good job here. I think this hat is underused for Christmas ideas. To be honest, every single time I've seen, like, because I've been through 2 Christmases so far since 2014 playing. Like, I've been playing, like, before 2014, but, like, I've been committed to playing Final Fantasy 14 since 2024. And I've been through 2 Christmases, and I feel like I've never seen people use these hats. Or it's just, like, they're just completely underused. But looks good. Also, what were these pants? Because I think these were, yeah, the Moonfire trunks. I'm a little jealous because the girls don't have like any trunks to wear. Yeah, most of them are just panties. Some panty action. It would be nice, actually, is if they had like 2 versions. Well, actually, they should unbound the Moonfire trunks from guys and make it universal and just let the girls wear trunks. Light part elf. Oh, look at the little Gooby up there. Yuletide Shepherd. I see your little Gooby bean. Let men wear bikinis. True! I like it. Jesus Christ, those Toneberry shoes. Lord, those things are massive. Looks good. I like the colors going on here. You know, I like the little Gooby scroll you got going on. This is nice. This is very you know, feels very, very Christmassy. Oh my god, a giant bear just came rolling through. See ya. Yeah, definitely getting a little bit closer to the daytime now. And if anyone specifically wanted a picture while it was daytime, just let me know, because I'm trying to get pictures of everyone for this one. I was close to wearing this. I had some vibe of wanting to do this as like a top, but you can't dye it. I hope in the future they will open up dyeing for this, because like really what should be is that the bra should be dyeable, and maybe either the flower or the leaves should have like a dyeable thing going on. Would be really nice. But yeah, it was a very close idea. I just didn't want to use orange, but not bad. Not Gooby bad at all. Eat your goddamn chicken. Eat your goddamn chicken. All of them dead in the water. I'll take a picture afterwards if everyone's just dead in the water. And then we'll take another one. Cassie. What's you doing, Cassie? Tattooed up. Christmas tattoo. You look like you... I'm not even gonna lie. You look like you sell, like, Zaza. You got that drug selling look, but I can also see the red and green Christmas going on. I think it's the hat. You know, it's the hat and the wife beater is kind of giving it to me. Maybe even the glasses with it, too. It's like, if I just look at you like this, I'm like, this person sells drugs. She's selling the catnip is probably what's going on. You want to be the beach weirdo? You kind of do look like a little bit like a beach weirdo. Not too aggressively, but you got some of the vibe going on. Gone. Oh. I kind of like this top. What is this thing? Phantom Vision, Action of Healing. Oh, this is the new stuff. This is a... You know what? God damn it. I'm reminded that there's a whole bunch of good glamour from the Occult Crescent that you would have to get it by getting a whole bunch of silver. Yeah, you'd have to really invest in your occulting. Because like it's not even just the level 1 glamour stuff, it's like this stuff. There's a lot of this stuff. I haven't even looked at any of it yet. Maybe we'll do that afterwards, because I gotta go to the Crescent anyways later. I'll grab a pic of you. But looks good. I think it's like an okay idea for a Christmassy thing. I'd have to dig deep. I wish some of that stuff was buyable. Like, I don't think the Aether Fixatives and stuff should be buyable for the market board, but I feel like that gear should be buyable. Olaf? Are you Olafing it? You bean? And a Christmas goobiness. You know, I thought the mount was actually pretty cute for that. Look at this goober. Look at this bean. You can move up a little bit more if you want. A schmalcoholic. Push the cat. Push the cat off the edge. But it's cute. I like this top. Is there Discord? Yes, there is. If anyone wants to join it. A little bit of mount action there. Oh, this is really nice. This is very Christmassy. I'm surprised you didn't go with like a green makeup this time around. That's cute. It's very cute fish. Very good fish. I'm trying to escape the glare a little bit. That mid-morning glare from the bean. But yeah, very standard, but I like how it worked with your character. I feel like Aura get a massive buff here with the ass scales. Look, I might fish fin. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to keep these horns that badly. I want to keep the face. I just don't want to keep the horns. What is that Gooby doing? But looks good. Jesus Christ. Whale. Becomes Sith fish. Whale. Oh yeah, we still got a couple. Oh, we don't have too many more peeps. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, also using the Crescent Moon hat. I like that. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Holy. I see you sniped my favorite skirt as well. Good choice, good choice. Well, hello. Oh, this is kind of cute. I like the little mittens you went with too. I didn't even think about it, like using... Oh, I thought about using just like the other reindeer things, but I think the mittens were a pretty good choice. Cute. Cute look. I don't have them friended. Here. There you go. I was like, I don't recognize that bun. I goddamn recognize all of you. Water has been brought. Cute. Look at that, Gooby. Feels very like holiday schoolwear, almost. Dude, explode. Don't explode! Don't heck yourself. Was that everyone? I feel like we caught everyone there, right? Did anyone want an extra picture during the daytime? As like a solo picture, or are you guys okay? Did anyone specifically want a daytime one? Because if you did, I will just line up again and I will snap a couple real quick and then we'll get moving. Alright. I don't think we have one from Discord, so we should be all good. Alright. Let me get one of these. You seem like you would like one of these. Anyone else want some picture action? And just make sure you give them some space to get a picture, okay? So anyone on mounts, just try to give them a little bit of extra space. All right. I'll try to use the daytime ones if you guys want a daytime one. Yeah, just go in and out real quick so I can get pictures. Oh. I need to move up a little bit more. There we go. So many dead, so many beans. I think that's fine. Unless you guys want to do like an emote or anything. Ya beans. Anyone else? Do I got a couple more? Me getting all the picks. Who's shaking? Who's goddamn shaking back there? Who's shaking their bacon? You gamers want some picks? You guys want to come up for any? And don't worry, we have plenty of time. You know, I am like going a little bit longer this round, but that's fine. It's a for fun round anyways. And the next one's gonna go pretty quick with the match and mounts. Hopefully. That should be good. Any others? Last calls for pictures? Last calls for pictures? All right. Anyone else? Any other goobies? Any other last second gooby pictures? If not, I think we're good to take a full. Well, actually, let me look at this. Let me look at this mess. I do be trying. Any more dead bodies? Any more dead goobies? All right, I think we could probably snap a quick pickup here. All right, just find your way over here, and we'll. And find your space wherever you want to be. Find your goobiness. Anyone on? Anyone else? Anyone else? All right. Oh, this bean. They even threw something together for a summer fit. Okay. It's match 'em out. All right. So go put your mount action together, and we'll meet up at my place. All right. Beach sand for everyone. You kicking sand in everyone's face. So this was a prepared round. So there'll be a whole bunch of people who already are going to be ready almost right away. But I will say that if you don't have it prepared, you have plenty of time to put together a match 'em out, and I will roughly explain it for anyone who's new. So don't worry. Let me just get on something. I mean, I guess this is kind of okay. I don't really need to. Oh, I'll make it look a little bit better. Same place as before? Yeah, same place as before. I will show everyone in like not even a minute or two. What did I do for the hairstyle I really liked? I think I just went for freckles though. Doesn't really matter though. I just gotta think about the hairstyle I want to use. I think I was gonna go for this one. Yeah, I could just go for that one. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. The only reason why, you know, we have the prepared rounds is just so we can make up a little bit of extra time. So we're not spending like 12 minutes doing our rounds. But do not worry. Blur. All right, so outside of my house, you're just gonna go over to the gatekeeper, and you'll probably see people already lining up. Lizard and lizard. As previously said, if you're using a mount that you go inside of and you can't see your character anymore, we can, if we have the mount, we can do our best to, you know, pull up the mount while you kind of do that. All right. Do I have anything I can look at? Yeah. Look at this bean. Can I do anything while on top of this? I forgot. Oh, I can. I can just do emotes. I forget which ones you can actually do, funny enough. But yeah, what I decided to go for is I just wanted to go for some sort of, almost feels like a bit Australian or a rainforest or something, but just a gooby adventure on an alligator. And I thought this was like something simple, something easy to do. Whenever you do a match him out, really all you have to do is just pick him out and then formulate an idea with it and then make a glamour based off of it. And then when you guys are ready, you just line up over here and then you kind of come out as we were coming out before. All right. I think we're good to go. Where's that crocodile mount from? I think it's from the Island Sanctuary. It's Crocodile Bundy. It's Crocodile Gooby. Here, let me get something a little bit more relaxing on for 2 seconds because my brain is schmeldifying. And also just give me a second to get into a mount that's like tall enough. Sometimes. I think this one is fine. Oh, so we have Hunter. I think he's doing an X-Death type thing, right? Is that X-Death and maybe it's like Mount or a Lizard from the series? Yeah. I don't think I've really sat down and seen the whole entire game through or anything, but I definitely recognize some of it. And I know this was from the raids for Omega. This like lizard thingy. Looks good though. Time to twirl. I'll have some text when Lumi goes up. What is this? You just like gooby on the tube. Are you going for Wonka in the tube? You could try that again, and why don't I could try going behind it a little bit. Yeah. Let me see when I start to disappear. Yeah, I like that idea. That was interesting. I don't think I have this now, but that kind of gives some interesting ideas in the future. Oh, was that emote? Which one? This one? This was just me twirling. Unless you were talking about the remote. Oh, those victory clothes for blue. Oh, this is cute. That's really cute. I feel like the colors work out really well there. Yeah, that's super bean. Bro, I haven't seen like anyone use the these goobies. I think I have the brown one. I don't think I have the green one at all though. That's cute. That's a cute idea. You love these goobers? Yeah, I like the color coding with it too. We got Kai, Ninja Gooby, looking cool, looking gamer, Ninja Dog, Ninja and Dog. Good idea. I like it. God, it would have been really funny if you summoned a toad. I don't even know if there's like a real toad mount besides the robot one. Is there like a frog mount? It's kind of surprising. Some trader bun. Some trader bun action. Nice chocobo. I feel like this chocobo should be your chocobo. And it should be wearing its like normal barding. Is that not the case? Not that I've ever really like checked out this mount before, but yeah, there's a turtle. I feel like there should be a frog. It's not. It's the same for fat chocobo. Also need to target some of the toad. Yeah, there's the robot frog, but it's not really what I want. It would be like summoning like a frog as like a mount. What is this bean? At last, the final light warden is dead. I just pray I can contain its light. I have to. You have to gooby. Gas spoilers. Look away, spoilers. She's goobying. Is there a mount? I'm sure there's a mount. Holy crap. There is a mount. There do be some mount skis. It's got a show already. True. You know, the funny thing is, I've always wanted this mount, but I had no idea how you got it. So I just never went for it. And I always wanted to fight this thing too. Do you actually ever get to fight this thing? Because like Thancred fights it in the cutscene. It's the Mount Gulg first boss. I guess I forgot. It's probably been a really long time then. Yeah, like the cult has it. But like I always remember Thancred fighting it in the opening cutscene for Shadowbringers. So I'm like, how come we just like never really do anything about that? What a bean though. I guess that's the reality though with some of the snap a pic. Hug a bean. It's like it feels like the fight was supposed to be somewhere else, but I guess I don't know. You just did that dungeon already, forgot? Elaine! You got a chicken? I feel like there's gonna be some chicken action. Oh, that's a flamey boy. Give me a sec. Let me get a little bit of height. Look at that. You got a flaming noodle. Got some nude skis right there. But yeah, I saw the. I feel like I saw the fist that you're using. You had the flame fist. You got the spicy noodles. Yeah, lots of cutscenes don't happen as shown in the trailer. I find that to be the case quite often. And now I'm a little bit disappointed. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Back to the cars again. That was Escape from Yulemore with her. See, that's what I thought. I was like, I kind of wish that we got a little bit more of that kind of stuff. That's cute. Look at that bean. I wish we got a little bit more of that content. It feels like they show so many little cutscene things in the trailer, and then it just doesn't really pop up in the actual MSQ. What are you doing, Ruby? Ruby, are you committed? Trolley Snowman, Trolley Santa. Trolley Gooby. Your frontline mount. Is that what you're going for? Your frontlining? That's a pretty cute mount, actually. Look at that Gooby. Well, I know they don't want to spoil, but it kind of feels like sometimes they give, like... Is that the 100 Winds mount? Yeah. I feel like they kind of just, like, derp it a little bit. And I'm like, oh, okay. Look at this bean. Only amount to match a Lalafell in the moat capacity. That's pretty gooby. Is this the one that you get from, like, leveling up all your classes, or I don't remember. But I like this one. Get all classes to 100. That's too much work for me. That's too much work for me, but it's a cool mount. I like it a lot. It's one of those just, like, endless work mounts. And it has 4 faces, too. It's Angie. It's got some Angie action. Oh, it is just acting like a little bit of a Lalafell. I don't know. I personally like the Capybara a lot. And the Cosmo Ward. I feel like both of them are relatively reasonable to get. You know, I do look forward to the ones in Evercold. I feel like there'll be, like, a lot of good stuff. You look like you're from Watch Dogs. That's just the Watch Dogs look. Let me just check YouTube for a sec. What do you do with the pictures, if you don't mind saying? I usually put the pictures on YouTube in the post section. Sorry, it took me a second to get back to that. So if you guys are ever curious, if you go to my YouTube, you'll see, like, home video short live playlist posts. If you go to posts, that's where I often post pictures of you guys. All right. So if you're ever curious where some of them end up, that's usually where they end up. Hopefully that helps. If you guys ever want to, like, find them. You got it from the Hildy quest? Yeah, I think this is the Hildy bike, right? I gotta do the Hildy quest line. I was thinking about, like, spending a day or two at some point. Whenever I have my next day off from Neon Divide, and we have that Thursday, Friday, I think I'll do half of it on Thursday and half it on Friday. Miss Rachel, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait. What about this? Do you miss Zoe? Do you miss this character? You miss this bean? Do you miss Coffee? Ain't no one knows who Coffee is except probably Nick. Okay, we got some Vivian fit. What you got? Oh, a Rathalos. Some Rathalos action. Looking pretty good. You know coffee? You're a poser. But yeah, I feel like the colorage kind of came through here. I think the color works out pretty well. Stupid little Nintendo. Surely we don't know anything about no dogs. True. Cast Fairy, thank you for the follow. But looks good. I like the color coding you went with this. Works out pretty well. Where is Cowfee? I know coffee's a drink, right? Fish! Flesh! Flesh! Feelish! Fish! Fish! Dance fish! Flesh! One day I'll be fish. Oh, a magic carpet fish. A magic carpet fish. Magic carpet bean. Yeah, let me try going behind you a little bit. Maybe I could get like a better view. Cool. Nice colors. Nice fish. I hate that this gatekeeper person is here. It just like annoys the hell out of me. That's the only thing I don't like is that this dude's just right here. Fish. And will we see coffee again? Whenever Nintendo releases a new Nintendogs on the Switch 2, we will see coffee again. That's the dealio. It'll be a while. Looks nice here. I like this place. I think we should get a house here. Is this a gobby? Is this a gobsters? A gobsters grobsters? Oh, the gobby gooby. Looking good. The color coding working well. Maybe do it in the firmament since we can't do it in the firmament because the firmament is world only. So anyone who's not on the world can actually go to it. We might look for like other places in the future to do this. I mean, technically I could just do it over here too. I mean, this is kind of like a nicer backdrop, but now that I'm thinking about it, like maybe we can. I'll do it next time. I don't want to heck anything. Next time we do it, we'll look this way and do it because it's just a better backdrop.
I would like to see a Rachel body pillow Zoe.
You're not getting one, Nick. The housing peeper is peering around over there. Let's see what we got. A loose. Look at this gamer. Oh, I see. We got the chicken tenders. Funny enough, for all the times people have used minions with the do match a minion with Omega, I'm surprised this is the first time I've seen someone use the mount. Granted, you do have to clear the Savage, but I mean the Savage is, you could easily do it nowadays with like a couple people. But it's kind of funny that this is like the first time I've seen it, and I think we've done this like 3 or 4 times now. He got the yellow light hussy. I have no idea. I always think that he's got some utter action. I don't know why he got utter action like this. I think I pointed that out to someone at one point, and they were like, wait, this is terrible now. Let's see. Omega do have some utters. How many more? What do we got going on? There's only like 4 more. Is that Tina? I can spot a Tina a mile away. Tina beaning. The lazy little cat. You know what? She's literally, she's Amelia. That's literally just Amelia. I'm not even kidding. I don't know if you intentionally were going for Amelia, but that's literally just Amelia. Look this way, Tina. Look at me. Or snap your neck at me. You don't have to move your mount. Cute. That's a bean. I'm not even kidding. I gotta show you. I gotta show you if you don't know. Hold. Pause for a second. Pause. Pause everything. Y'all must stop. Stop literally everything right now. I'm gonna change your life. See? She's literally just Amelia. Amelia Sabine. Cassie just being lame. I don't know if you intentionally did that, did you? Who is that? She is from ReZero. Amelia from ReZero. When did she get a bodysuit? In like in the newer season. She wears like a purple jumper thing, whatever, jumpsuit. I must slay all the horrors for the sake of everyone as a warrior of Order of Makai, as a golden knight, Garo. Oh god. He's popping off! He's popping off! Sounds losing his mind right now. Silence going crazy in the back. Looks good. I didn't know there was a mount that kind of came with this. Where do these mounts come from? Or are they from like Feast back in the day or something? Like, are they still obtainable? Oh, you have to do achievements. Gotta win matches with a title on. Oh, I'd have to look into that. I just didn't even know those existed. Rainbow, bringing back the rainbow. Are you gonna do the unicorn? You got the unicorn action. Look at the unicorn goobies. You're just way too happy up there. That's cute. What a goober. I like it. It's so gay! It's so gay! Win 50cc in front lines for 2 mounts and then 100 total for... Oh, that's so easy. Who is this Gooby? This is Hunter. Hunter being abducted. Hunter being abducted by Goobies. 50 frontline wins isn't too bad. Oh god, it is so foggy out all of a sudden. What the fuck happened? Okay, we'll come back and we'll take a picture in front of the door. I think that's everyone. Holy. Oh, you guys can kind of come up here to the staircase a little bit too. I feel like the staircase is kind of nice. Here, let me poise in the middle a little bit. Also, is there anyone on Discord? Let me take a look. No one on Discord. None of our Discord goobies today, surprisingly. I see Sharoon over the side. I miss myself. I was trying to like get a nice wide picture of you guys, so all them beans. Someone Pokeballed. I saw a sneaky Mary Poppins over here. Let me sneak a Mary Poppins pick. Why is there a goober in the bush? There's a goober in the bush because they do be chilling. All right, let's get back to the house. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to do a theme spin, or do you want to do like a randomizer? A spin. How about that? How about we do a theme spin, and then maybe we'll end on a randomizer because it'll be a little bit quicker. I might be okay with that. All right, let us spin. Let us spin the spin. What do we got? Brand snacks. I don't want to do another color thing. I would like to get that one day when it's like earlier on, but I don't want to do like another color right after we just ripped up a whole bunch of colors. Call it a night. Good night, Gibble fan. Thank you for hanging out. Looks like a Final Fantasy 14 boss. I want something a little bit more spicy. We've done that one before, and I know we still have some that we haven't done yet. I want to see if we can roll for one of those real life jobs. We haven't done real life jobs in a while. We actually have not done real life jobs in a while. That was scary close to Afro. I would have done an Afro round. I think I'm okay with real life jobs. How's that sound? I think people can roll that pretty well. I have confidence that that's like a not horrible one to do. I don't know what job I would pick, but I mean, like, you know, you can just take culinary and stuff. You guys don't have to go crazy. You know, there's always value in just fitting the part and being cute or doing whatever. Let's relax the brain again. What was the theme? It is real life jobs. I have no crafter stuff. What was the theme? It is real life jobs. Real life jobs, real life jobs. Oh yeah, I gotta start the timer. I'll give us a little extra time. This one's a little figured out quickly, so I will I'll try a little bit better for time. Is astronaut a real job? I mean, yeah, if you want to do that one. I mean, but I know you just did astronauts, so if the idea is just copy pasting, it's better off you try something else, even if it's a little bit more whatever. Where's my sheath skirt? I feel like I always end up using this damn thing. I wonder if Alchemist has something like this too. I had an idea, but I feel like it just copies an idea that I've done in the past. A little too much. I mean, I guess this doesn't really matter, but at the same time, I kind of want to be like a little bit more whatever. Yeah, I think I'm getting like stun locked by the idea that I just don't want to do something I've already done. But you know what? That just means I have to meme. And if I meme, then we don't gotta worry about anything anyways. Where's my old man pants? Jesus. I have an idea, but it costs me millions of gil to buy, or I have to get my Weaver to 100. Shameless. Shameless. Yeah, I kind of like the... I didn't mind the base color there. I like the gloves might do for some coloring though. Yeah, I do feel like light inner gray is kind of okay. Hmm. Yeah, and you guys are always more than welcome to watch around. You don't have to get in on every single one and stress yourselves out or anything like that. Sometimes it's just a little bit easier just to chill and watch. We gotta go back to this face paint. I gotta recolor the beard. I feel like I used it. Yeah, I use this hairstyle. Old man Zoe came back. Old man Zoe came back to do maintenance. Look, it's either I was gonna be an old man or like a really hot school teacher. I chose the old man this time. I'm sorry. Look, I was starting to miss old man Zoe a little bit. Whenever you think it's not old man, it's actually just gonna be old man. You can buy some of that stuff off the market board unless you're free to play. Jessup as a hot school teacher would keep the beard on. Yeah. I kind of went for, like, you know, older grandpa maintenance worker. You know when you got, like, those, like... Here, let me hit the timer off. So, like, you know when you get, like, those deep, like, 70 to 80-year-old guys who are still, like, working and doing maintenance and stuff in, like, schools or like work buildings and stuff? I feel like that's what I was kind of going for. Like, this guy just fixes, like, the AC and like other things like that. You know, maybe like the electrician, like the 70 to 80-year-old electrician that like does all the work. But yeah, that's kind of what I went for. I mean, like, I can throw some glasses on too. Hold on, I gotta put the old glasses on. It'll do a little dance. It'll do twirls. But yeah, we brought back Old Man Zoe. Old Man Zoe to do maintenance work. Art has him as well. I have an idea, but it's not going to work, so watch. No worries. Yeah, you guys, like I said, you guys are always more than welcome to, like, sit out around and just chill. And yeah, like, handyman, maintenance guy, maybe not really janitor, but, like, I've seen some old dudes at college who are doing, like, maintenance work. Like, you know, there are some maintenance jobs where you could literally do those until you drop dead. Yeah, they're like low physical effort, more mental knowledge. But yeah, take your time. Get some time to relax. All right, I think we can start rolling it. I wanna get done with this round by like 45, hopefully. So So we'll spin through. I see. This kind of looks a bit car mechanic, I'd say. You know, or you're kind of looking a bit pit crew, actually. With the amount of tech on you and the color, like very obvious color, you're looking very like NASCAR pit crew. That's a vibe I'm getting. Could also just be like normal mechanic, but yeah, I think the colorage is very specific. Looks good. Looks gooby. Give me a sec. I feel like we're getting a bit of librarian, maybe school teacher-ish kind of thing. They feel very schooly. Nerd. I don't know what you got the gun for. What you pulling that blicky out on? Just got home from Calgary. Welcome. I thought author. I feel like author works out as well. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, yeah, an American teacher. True. They have to have a gun on them at all times to keep themselves safe. Nah, but yeah, I see a lot of teacher vibe here. I see some teacher action. What is this? Silent? Are you doing hold on. Are you doing like wedding planning? Water gun for the class clowns. Anyone need an accountant? True. You know, with that color, with that more like pastel-y blue, I don't know if you use pastel blue or just like a light blue. You're giving like wedding planner vibes. Small newsy. Big small. Looking pretty good. Looking very gooberful. What was this again? Oh, this is just the cyan. See, I want this jacket with a long tie. I wish there was more long tie outfit pieces. You know, whether it be just with the Halloween one or like other things. Look at this gamer. I want to take a picture. I gotta take a picture of this gamer. That's pretty cool. I think I've seen some people do like baseball fits before, but I kind of have some deeper appreciation for this one. A baseball fan? Yeah. I mean, they kind of also look like they could just be a baseball player, but they're also, yeah, like I feel some fan action, but I'm good with either. Yeah, it's really cute. I think I like that idea. I like that gooby idea. Yeah, we need a bat. Yeah, I feel like we just like we already have the Oni bat, but I feel like we could just have like actual bats. The team hype man, true. Some team hype man action. I like it. Not a bad idea. Blue, 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 blue. There's a lot of missed opportunities with Glamour in this game. Fresh maintenance bean. Maintenance gooby. Oh, hold on, there we go. Took a little bit of a picture out of my book, but I feel like this is the younger maintenance person. Get the young maintenance gooby. Nice ripped jeans. This car mechanic who's like 6 years of experience and 6 years old. Yeah, car mechanic. What was that poise? What was that stance you stancing? You gonna do a twirl? You gonna do a pirouette? But yeah, I think the colorage actually worked out pretty well. I'll read their chat. I see. So I know you only came in for an oil change, but we decided we had to replace the brakes and the engines at the same time. Gonna push the cost past the original estimate, and then there's the work hours. Lordy. Lordy. Looks solid. We haven't had any extra things in Discord right now. I think we only had the one picture today. Oh, did I did. You know what I completely forgot? Before we move on, I do have Sleepy Ash's mount picture. I was not paying attention enough. They also did a carpet Jasmine type thing. The carpet Gooby. Yeah. I didn't want to forget about this. Looks really good. Actually, really, I really liked that when I saw it before. My brain just, like, forgot to bring it up again. Let us see. Security. The secure Gooby. What is this top? What is this? Oh, this is the Fisher top? Holy shit, this does look like a security top. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna put it on the wheel. I'm gonna put it on the wheel. Cassie, you have birthed a new wheel thing. Security and cops. That's the dealio. One day. Yeah, because I feel like that can fit a whole entire niche of cool stuff. So people can just be like people could be mall cops, people could be like normal cops, people could just be general security. There's a lot of, yeah, people could be FBI. There's a lot of stuff in there. That would work out. Holy moly. Are you just a pimp? Is he just a goddamn pimp? Oh no! He's pimping out the Nanta. Holy moly. True. Wowza. Don Juan. Yeah, we never said legal jobs. True. True. The hat tip. Very Vegas job. Zogiggle. You got a Gooby. Is this a wood chopper? You cutting wood for a living? I love these pants. I love the roll up on the bottom of them. Yeah, I mean they look like either they work a farm or they kind of just like, you know, they work the wood cutting. An arborist, a beanerist. I'll grab the other picture. Oh, this was a nice one too. But yeah, I like the colorage. I actually like the matching hair and tail color to the pants. I think that worked out pretty well too. Alright, we got a Tiamat pick. This is pretty good. I like the cooking. I like the... Is this like the... where they're serving tacos? Some taco action? I like this. This is kind of nice. I didn't even know this area was as detailed as it is. Like, I know that this area exists, but I didn't know that they were like, it was this cracked out. One of these days we'll do like a Solution 9 location round. We'll figure it out. Bean, fresh bean. Fresh bean working the nursing unit. Or surgeon. Look Look at this Gooby go. But I like it. I kind of like what's going on here. Looks clean. Emphasis on the clean. Nice glasses, too. Actually, I think those glasses work out pretty well with that. Gold magnifiers. Let me take a little peep because I want to make sure that we're keeping up on time. Oh yeah, we're pretty good. My goal is to like finish up this round in the next like 9 minutes. It should be good. As long as people kind of like come out and zoom me a little bit, we should be good. Yeah, there we go. That looks like some security action. That, or he's a little giving pilot too, you know? I feel like I know this is probably security, but he also kind of has that like clean pilot look. He would have to say between the two. I almost want to say like I look at it more for piloting. A water gun. When does the Yaokai event start? What day does it start? If Terry Crews was a furry? The 4th? Would we be prepared for Yaokai event on the 8th, or would we want to wait till the 15th? That's prepared rounds. The minor fall, the major lift. But looks good. I like this. I like this idea. I mean, there's a really long span of when the Yaokai event's going to be up, but it would be nice to run it at some point. I'll give it some time to breathe. Actually, we'll discuss it another. We'll discuss it another Saturday. Let's see what we got here. Hairstylist, some stylist action. I like the colors. Is that a Weaver top? What is that? Yeah, it's a Weaver top. Playing on her phone with the really long fingernails. I feel like, God, every single time I've ever gotten my hair cut, I don't get my hair cut anymore because I just shave my head bald. All the stylists had like insanely long nails. Yeah, I'm already like partway through with a lot of the Yaokai event, so like I was getting onto the weapon grind. I just never really did it. I got all the minions though. I do wash and style cuts, braids, updo, prom, weddings, divorces, and coming outs, wig, kids, and animals. Lordy. But yeah, Tuesday's when it starts. Well, we'll discuss it more. We'll put a pin in it because I want to give people time to actually do it and get some like weapons and stuff from it. Yeah, it didn't look like there's any new weapons, unfortunately. So I think like the most recent 4 or 5 new classes don't have a weapon. This is looking a bit like you are, whatchamacallit, playing, what am I thinking? I'm blinking. Don't move, the flight attendant, there we go. Yeah, it looks very flight attendant, I would say. The shoes are, those are some red shoe action. But yeah, this feels very flight attendant. Looks nice. It's probably the hat. Actually, the hat really does help sell it. But yeah, I wish there was more tops like this. And I was saying that I think we're gonna be able to take off these little wing goobies when Evercold comes. I feel like that'll be one of the first things, so we could just have that top without having the Halloween attached to it. You know, that's probably gonna happen to a lot of things. Like they'll probably take a lot of the seasonal outfits and then just have like ways to remove some of the seasonalness of it. Cute little baker bean. Wait, she's got a purple pan. Some corn and chicken. Look at this Gooby. And freckles. Tina with the freckles. Cute. What a goober. Got some chicken nuggets. I like it. I think that's fine. It's very very standard cute chefery we got going on. The chicken goobies. What is this? What you be doing, fish? Are you snowboarder? Actually, yeah, that feels like snowboarding. Professional snowboarder. Is a gamer. I mean, it could easily... True, could be a gamer. It's given, like, hella snow... I was going for skydiving instructor. That's pretty fine, too. I feel like these glasses are usually used for snowboarding and skydiving, so that makes sense. Looks pretty good. Purple fish. We'll take it, we'll take it. Couldn't find a helmet, though. I feel like there's a whole bunch of helmets that come from Cosmic. That might have been a good option if you get a chance. Ah! I got hiccups. Sorry. Yeah, Cosmos stuff maybe. What do we got? Also feeling a bit flight attendant, I'd say. Yeah, I like the coloring that she went with here. What are those? What are those? Holy shit! Idolize Esseker bottoms. Those things are kind of crazy. Those do be some good skirt action right there. But yeah, I like the color. I like the colors that you went with. It's like, is that like a royal blue or an abyssal blue? That looks nice. Traffic lady, true. She could be a meter maid. Wait, she's got the cute little backpack on. I didn't see that. I feel like we're almost through. Let me just peep skis. Oh yeah, we are done. Okay. Get up here. Where's my sweat? Old man Zoe. Old Zoe. Alright. We'll swing one more round and it'll be a randomizer round and hopefully go like kinda quick. So no worries on that. Cassie? Where's Cassie? Am I missing Cassie? Oh, I am missing Cassie. We'll wait a sec for them. I think Silent just walked off. Silent, what happened? I got a bunch of pictures. It's fine. I'll just snap any extras. All right. We'll do a randomizer round. I assume probably some of you don't know what a randomizer round is, so we will get that figured out real quick. So I thought we were done. Head back to your whatchamacallit. Head back to your inn. All right. 2D in. Grob D in. I really need to figure out what I want to do between the two things for these rounds, but oh my god, the double old man looks. I think I probably could just pocket this one. We don't need this. Good night, Project Cat. All right. All right, I'm all set. I'll even pause music for a little bit. So how these rounds work is we roll. Give me a sec to pull everything up because I don't want to heck anything. So what we do is we do the head, the body, the hands, the legs, and the feet is all randomized. Don't worry, don't freak out. Don't freak out. We'll roll for a number of pages. So these are all pages. So this would be page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. Okay. If you want, you can start in the armoire as well. You just have to math a little bit. So I guess the armoire at that point would be, you know, I don't know how other people are doing armoire, but I assume that if there's overage past the glamour dresser, you go into your armoire, or you can start in your armoire and go to your glamour dresser if there's overage. But just chillax, relax. It'll all make sense. We do have a couple of extra things that we do to make it a little bit easier in that so the first thing is that if you do not like your headpiece, you're allowed to, so if you roll this as your headpiece, you're allowed to take either to the left or to the right, okay? So the headpiece has a little bit of freedom where if you do not like it, you can go left or right of it, okay? The body has a little bit of leeway too, that if you roll something like this, which covers up literally the body, hands, legs, and feet, you can go left or you can go right in order to not be cucked out of using everything else. So there are a couple pieces that are like that. I think there is... let me see if I have anything else off rip. I might not. I guess this is like something similar. Like it kind of removes your leggings and stuff. Like you could probably choose between either two, but it is what it is. So like like maybe something like this. But basically, if it does something that here we go. So something like this. If you roll something like this, you can go left, you can go right. Okay, that is that's just to keep people from getting like silly things. Okay, that you can't really do anything with. You can still use it, but it's just for fairness. All right, you can do anything you want with the right side, and you can do anything with your weapon, and you can do anything with your hair and makeup, okay? It's just these 5 pieces will be randomized, and you can color them however you want, all right? So, and don't freak out. Everyone can do this. It's very chill and easy, okay? You can just kind of follow me, all right? So the first one will be the headpiece, and I'll further explain it as I do it again, so you guys will understand. So the headpiece is 4 and 32. Okay, so that means I'll go page for myself. This is page 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I go to 32. All right, so that's my 32. 4 and 32. If you want to start with the armor, what you would do is I assume some people handle it by like, you know, this might be a page, or you just take the number and just go 32, or you go to 82 or whatever. There's options, whatever you want to do when it comes to the armor. And if we don't have 4 pages, if you do not have 4 pages, you will go page 1, page 2, page 3, and then you'll go back to the beginning, and this is page 4. All right? So you just loop back around. So you can either loop back around or you can go into your armor, okay? If you want to go into your armor, say you only had 3, you can go down to like 32 if you want in your armor. But it is totally fine, whatever you guys want to do in terms of like randomizing armor. I don't know what people do. I will figure it out eventually when I take the time to do it. But essentially feel comfortable doing whatever makes sense for picking random stuff, okay? And out of the armor. From the Glamour dresser, I've kind of simplified it to the best of my ability, but there are some people who shove everything in their armor, and I don't know how to get that to work, unfortunately. But hopefully that makes sense. So if you have less than 4 pages, you just go page 1, page 2, page 3, and then you can go back to page 4, or you can open up your armor, all right? Here's a roll for your chest piece. So chest piece, page 7 and 17. So chest, page 7 and then 17. The gloves, your gloves will be page 3 and 2. Your pants will be page, and I'm writing it down, so oops, your pants will be page 4 and 8, and shoes will be page 6 and 15. All right, if you guys need any help or you don't understand anything, totally fine to ask questions. Don't worry about it. It's just one of those rounds that everyone can technically do, and it doesn't really take all that much effort, okay? So page 1, 2, 3. Let me do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 17 would be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I can work with this. It does cut off my hand option, but I don't mind that. It's just hands. 3 and 2. I would just be missing these, so that's fine. Legs are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. And shoes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, why don't I try going onto here and then just going down 15? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I went for it. I goobied for it. I screwed myself for you guys. What would I have had otherwise? I would have had some pretty free shoes. I gotta make it a little goofy. Otherwise people will be like, all nervous. I don't want people feeling nervous about it. I think this was okay originally being. I think that was okay. Let me let me find some colorage. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, and then you just kind of work with whatever you have left over and just see if you can get an idea rolling. Really, a lot of this kind of comes down to your ability to die. If you're good at dying or you feel comfortable with dying stuff, that's where you're gonna get a lot of work out of it. And if you're lucky, doing stuff with like your makeup. Yeah, my boot skis are really not that great, but I wanted to still show you guys like I don't usually use the armor that much, but I thought I would show you guys how to use it. I almost feel like this is turning into like a honeybee lovely type thing. Honeybee Gooby fan. Honeybee Grubby fan. I don't know why, but this started going pretty crazy all of a sudden. Looks like the person at the con who never showers. I'm whipping out that pompadour action. The pompadour be coming out. I don't know how. Okay, I turned like a really weird thing before into a whatchamacallit, into a firefighting outfit. All right, I've done some weird shit. I believe in you guys. I fully believe in you guys. And it's like, it's not always gonna be the best. It's definitely not always going to be the best. And maybe maybe one day we'll just do like a whole bunch of randomizers for fun. Like, I don't know. We haven't really just like sat down and done that a lot. So maybe on like a Wednesday, we could just run a whole bunch of them. Flame. But yeah, I guess I went for like a honeybee fan. The boot skis, I don't really know. I just kind of just got them and just made it work. I really just tried to match the yellow with those to the headband to the best of my ability. But yeah, it's kind of, I'd say it's like a honeybee fan. Like a die-hard honeybee fan who's kind of like a little bit of a gangster. Not a bad vibe. Who never showers? Maybe. Stinky. Alright, well, let's see what you guys got. Sometimes we get some really good ones, and sometimes we get some really cursed ones. You know what? You know what? I wouldn't even be disappointed with this one. Kind of curious what you rolled here. Oh. Yeah, I feel like the coloring actually worked out really well. Yeah, like the pants are really like a really good metal. I feel like the top is a pretty good metal too. Yeah, I don't think you missed really much here. It's just like pretty clean look. This is why I say like you're mostly like anything that you could do with your face and makeup and like your weapon is probably gonna help a lot with some of these rounds. LOL. Dart from Legend of Dragoon. Also, one thing I really like about this round is it kind of like helps us laugh at stupid things instead of just taking it too seriously. So I would always participate in this round if you could, just because it'll alleviate the stress of like, I put something together, don't judge me. It's like RNG put this together. So you either got lucky or you didn't. Look at this goober though. It's you know what? I think that having the open back is kind of doing you a little dirty, because it kind of has like a cute vibe from the front, but then when you get cheeked from the back, it's a little much. But I don't think it went. Yeah, they got the giant butt window. But I think it's fine. I do like the idea of the top. Like the top actually does look pretty cool. I just wish it did have like a closed back. But this is definitely not the first time that I've seen someone hit this hat for the randomizer round. It do be like that. Blue, 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 blue. Showing off butt windows. All right, let's keep schmoving. Keep schmoving along. What is this? Cassie. Cassie, you look like, God, I feel like I know what this is vibing, but it also looks a bit like it could work for Evercold. It's giving, like, metallic eagle vibes. Or, like, steampunk eagle, something. Yeah, I think I'm getting like a lot of steampunk here. Steampunk Batman? Maybe that's what it is. What is better, thigh window, butt window, or chest window? Thigh window. I want to see them ass scales on my aura. Yeah, steampunk Batman. I like it. I think this worked out pretty well. Maybe could have gotten a little bit luckier on the boots, but I think everything else worked out pretty well. Or these, oh, these are pretty good pants to hit. Yeah, the jeans were pretty good to hit. They're pretty easy to customize. Steampunk Groby Man. Bruh. Bruh. I forget how tired I feel after this event. Look at this bean. You know what? It does look a little all over the place, but it doesn't look bad all over the place. Like, sometimes you get those fits where it's like, what happened? But I feel like there's a little less what happened and a little bit more like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it feels like it got there. I like the top, though. What is that thing? Mystic Memory? Mystic Memory, Mail of Maiming. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Ba, ba, ba. Here comes a real mess. Is it a real mess? You know what? You look like a modern day cultist. Actually, you look like you're D&Ding in the basement. That's exactly what this is. You are literally D&Ding in the basement. And then you're like, your mom comes down and says, "Hey, dinner's ready." And you're like, "Mom, not now. We're fighting the last final boss. Can you give us like 10 minutes?" Yeah, no, even without the pants on, it feels like they're LARPing in their basement playing D&D. I don't think it's as much of a mess as you think it is. I attack the darkness. Yeah, some summer D&D LARP. Okay, this has a lot. Sorry. This is a bit of an explosion. These gloves through the entire glam for a loop. You know, it does look like it was going pretty nice with the top bottom pants. It's definitely one of those situations where I can easily see that with maybe like a shoe change and a glove change, it would have worked out pretty well. I mean, it still looks nice though. I mean, it's really not that hard to just ignore the gloves and the shoes and see the potential. And also, keep in mind, like, one of the best things about this round is we get to see pieces that people literally never use and or never get combined with certain things. So if you see something that's cool and you're like, "Ah, shit, I like that," you can always just change out the parts that were shitty and make like a nice glamour from it. But I'd say it looks pretty good. Actually, I even like these boots. Maybe not with this specifically, but those boots look pretty cool. I feel like this worked out pretty well. You know, I almost don't even see anything negative about this. Like, the hat itself is a little bit edgy, but I feel like the rest of the fit is equally as edgy. Maybe, oops. Maybe the shoes are the only goofers because they look like they look a little fancy for everything else. I'd say that's about it. Everything else seemed like it worked out pretty well though. And the coloring worked out well too. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the best way to put it is he kind of looks like he took someone else's shoes, or he's just wearing like, he's kind of wearing socks. They kind of look like socks. From this angle, he looks like he just has socks on. But that just might be an unfortunate case for her. Everything else looks fine though. Yeah, that coat does work well with that. What is that top? Bajin coat? This looks like it worked out really well. Yeah, I'd say there isn't much of a miss here at all. Like, normally, I wouldn't feel people would ever put this this hat with this top. Actually, what was this top again? It is the Frontier jacket. Like, obviously, this headpiece wouldn't really ever go with this top. But it does give an idea for, like, a potential hooding that you could do in the future, maybe, with it. I certainly like how it worked out with the shorts, though. With the Maki shorts. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really seen people... Like, I don't think I've seen someone put this top with the Maki shorts before. So maybe with, like, some good boot action, like some longer boots, and maybe something else going on with the head, it would go even further. Overall, though, I think the colorage worked out well. Did you get... What are these? Oh, I guess I got hit by the Frontier jacket. I was like, did you get gloves? Look at this goober. Look at this goobskis. Not bad. Not bad. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is mostly just stuff that worked out. It's cute. Yeah, it's a lot of bean stuff that worked out. A rave fit. What were these pants again? Oh yeah, the machinist ones. Those are some pretty nice pants. They ran off already. Yeah, I don't think I've really used them myself that much. See, that's the problem, is like I forget that some of these things exist. Jesus Christ. Holy commitment, dude. See, I gotta say, sometimes if you get some really weird shit, the best thing to do is commit to it. Yeah, like, one of the best things that you could do here was go for this, like, crazy orange and purple stuff.
Holy
and I think this is, like, you may think it's a really...
Holy hell.
The funny thing is... You may think it's high quality to get like a really, really lucky outfit. It's actually often higher quality to get like a funny one like this and commit to it. Like, I think this is what makes this round like really fun sometimes. But this is good. I like this. I like how this turned out. I like the color commitment. You almost look like a... God, you almost look like a pirate from the... is it like the Nambaka Kingdom from One Piece? Where they're all gay? I'm sorry to say that. You look like you're like the Ivanka pirate crew. Yeah, the drag queen. It looks like drag. Actually, I will say that. It directly looks like drag. It looks like really committed to drag that you had. Let's see what we got here. This is pretty edgy. Like, I can see looks like some ninja bits in there, right? Or it feels like a bit ninja. It feels like a cross between like a ninja and an archer. Quite a bit. Maybe like a cyberpunk archer is what I'm getting here. You know, I don't know why anyone in cyberpunk would use like a bow and arrow, but I mean, if they did, it would probably look like this. And it looks cool. I like how the, you know, I actually do like the boot skis going on there. I mean, I would. Tita! Tita, what happened? Tita's freeballing it. She's like almost pirate, almost, like, I don't even know. She lost her pants. She lost her pants. You know, it's a bit pirate, bit something else, but I think we'll just lock in on pirate. I will say it's one of those funny situations where I wish this top worked out to be a little bit more piratey, but it oddly just doesn't. I don't know why. Like, it feels like it feels like it would, but I have no idea. It's kind of sexy with the top. You know, I think it's fine. I think this looks like it looks a little looks like a little like RP, you know, like I don't want to say RP in the bedroom type outfit, but it's really not that far off. Let's see, what did Viv get? What is this dealio? You know, colors worked out pretty well. I think the color commitment was pretty solid. I like the use of the glasses too. I think I was looking at this jacket recently. What is the White Mage 70? Yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. I can see definitely like a lot of White Mage stuff going on there. Let me just peep my eyes. I don't think there's too many people left, right? Yeah, there's like probably 3 or 4. Nena, you look like a little... You are kind of looking like an Atlantean Space Dragoon. I guess Space Dragoon works too. I'm getting a little bit of Atlantean. I'm a Zoom Dragoon, apparently. Only business from the waist up. True. But yeah, you kind of look like an Atlantean a little bit. The top looks very fishy because of the scales, and then you kind of got like that helmet on. But yeah, it could also be a space kind of dragoon too. I like that. I like how that worked out. I can ignore the bottoms because I think the top worked out well and the weapon usage worked out well. Yours looks terrible, Tina. Yours was fine. I think you just need to get luckier with the top there, and it would have been a home run. The only problem is that top didn't look like a pirate top, and looked like you were getting served pirate pieces. What do we got going on here? Jesus Christ! I feel like you got oops all luck here. I'm gonna be honest, Mari, I'm gonna be a dick for a second here. I want you to put together more stuff like this during normal rounds. Because this is insane. This is literally insane. This is the stuff I want to see during normal rounds more. This is fully Gooby committed to. I like this a lot. I mean, your coloring did a really good job. So, definitely lock in on that. Super dirty boots. The boots are fine. I like that. That's crazy. Fish? What are you looking at, Fish? I saw that. What were you looking at? You locked in on someone? Fish? This is pretty good. I feel like this was I feel like this hit a lot of lucky marks. You know, it fits basically all the dye channel for the current purple. So you can kind of just commit to the one color. Purple fish. Let me snap a look at the boots too. What were those things? Expeditioner thigh boots. These are some nice thigh boots, actually. I feel like I haven't used them yet. But I feel like that just means I haven't found a nice other pieces to put them with yet. Looks good. It looks like something you would normally put together. I'll say that. I feel like I've either seen you in something like this before, or it's not that far off from something you would wear. Bleep 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 bleep. Gooby or not Gooby? Yeah, I think better pants might have helped you also, Tina. What do we got? Casanova coming in. Yeah, this is like, I feel like this is a standard machinist slash Western look he's got going on there. He's given a bit of the old Ghost Rider guy, I'd say. That's a pretty nice hat. What is that? Which one is that? Survival hat? Looks pretty good. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good home run for a Western look. You know, I wouldn't normally think that this Picto top would work for that. Yeah, I wouldn't normally think the Picto top would work for like a Western look, but surprisingly, coupled with these pants, it actually hits pretty well. Oriange got tired of healing and picked up a gun. It's a shame. It's a literal shame that that I don't think we'd ever get like a Western expansion, because they've already like dabbled in it for like Amarang and Shaloni, that we can't have like a really committed one. You might have been it. I think they were the last one, right? Yeah. You guys can come up. I think we're good. I think I got a dorky look too. Oh, I gotta like unfocus target. Okay, that was our last round for today. Let me check the pictures. I think Tiamat had one. Tiamat had a quick Gooby one. I think this worked out pretty well. Like, the top really carries a lot here by covering up anything odd, but those boots kind of work with them pretty well too. Yeah, I'd say it's like a nice little Gridania fit. It's not bad. Super beanified. One day, I feel like one day they'll give us cross regions, but like limitations with that. All right, let me snap a couple pics. There's a lot of people here today. I think there was some good stuff that I saw. I think the impromptu Christmas and August round worked out pretty well. And I liked a lot of what people did with their mounts. And I think we saw some good stuff. Let me snap a pic of this little gooby over here too. And like I said, you guys are always more than welcome just to show up and not participate. You don't have to do every single round. If you're not comfortable with a round, or you feel like you don't have any pieces, or you don't want to do whatever, that's fine. I think what I'm gonna do next week though is I think the final round of next week is gonna be a show-off round. All right. So the 5th round of next Saturday will be a show-off where you just bring whatever you want. Like, that's not really like prepare something necessarily. Like, you can prepare if you want, but if you make a new glam, or you make something, or you have something that you've wanted to show before, next Saturday 5th round will be that. I think we can also queue. How about we queue a Pokemon cosplay? You guys okay with like a Pokemon cosplay round, like a Who's That Pokemon? Do you want to do that? I feel like we haven't done a Who's That Pokemon in a bit. Or like, I really don't even mind doing that, like, rather often. How's that sound? Do you get banned if you show up as a PAL or Digimon? If you show up as a PAL or Digimon, you're a goober, but I'll accept it. That's what was said. I'll repeat it in a second. So the 5th round of next Saturday will be a show anything round. And the 3rd round, I think, will be a Who's That Pokemon, okay? So you just make a Pokemon type cosplay, or you use Pokemon colors. And it has to be like a Pokemon specifically, or I guess if you really want to meme and be a Digimon or whatever, that's fine. But not a trainer. Not a trainer, but specifically a Pokemon. All right? Will we do one for Yaokai or Moonfire Fair? We will. We'll do plenty of stuff for the Moonfire on the boat. There'll be a lot of stuff that we'll do on the boat. Don't worry about that. And I will fit in the Yaokai stuff. I will wait to do the Yaokai stuff to give people a chance to actually get weapons and other things, okay? Get like weapons, mounts, and minions. And we'll do a bit of Yaokaiing. Maybe we'll do like 1 or 2 rounds of that. All right, so that's the plan for next week. It will be Who's That Pokemon and a show-off. That show-off, it could be a cosplay. It could just be something cool that you're wearing. You know, you have free reign to do whatever you want for the 5th round. Just have it prepared. And if you don't have anything prepared, you can make something new if you want, or you can just show off something you've already had. So that just means the 1st, 2nd, and 4th rounds will be some sort of randomized rounds, whether that be on the theme wheel or that be whatever. But I will say our next event is on Wednesday, okay? Our next event is on Wednesday. It's a smaller one. We do 3 rounds on Wednesdays. Whatever it ends up being is whatever it ends up being. Usually it's just like a color round, a theme round, and like a randomizer round. It's usually to be super simple and chill, and to give people a chance to just like not be stuffed in between like 30 people. Sometimes there are 20 or so people there, but oftentimes there's only like anywhere from like 10 to 15, which keeps it nice and chill and things move pretty quick. All right, so that is the plan for Wednesday and Saturday. I don't know if I was saying I was gonna go do some Occult Crescent stuff, but I'm a little I'm hungry is the problem. Also next Saturday I should have some stuff to give away. I had some stuff today, but I'm starting to get my money back from selling things, so I'll have some extra money pretty soon. And we also have some of the money from here that I can cash in, so we'll see how that is, because pretty soon, I think starting in September, I'll be able to start pulling money from the coffer to do for events and giveaways. I just wanted to build up the 100 millis, so whatever happens day 1 of Evercold, you know, we can afford to do fun things, or have a buffer if we wanted to move on to a larger house at some point. Which we'll continue in the, like, we'll consider that in the future. I don't think I have any desire to bump up to a large house. But I mean, at some point, I'll be honest with you guys, at some point, we're gonna have to change this up. Like, it's awesome down here. We've had it for, God, like, since September of last year. We've almost had this for a year, I think. It will probably have to change at some point, but I'm probably gonna wait until the next housing update. Yeah, because like it feels a little silly to adjust anything now when they're like highly considering a lot of housing stuff in the future. So could change the colors. We could change the colors. Might be a good idea. I mean, I personally like the black brick and red stuff, but no problem, Bean. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the YouTube. Thank you guys. I appreciate it for everyone hanging. Let me get the Discord for you guys. Let's do no. No Gooby clubs. So here's some Discord. You guys are more than welcome to join. We have our events on Wednesdays and Saturday nights around 7 p.m. EST. And we're not taking another break from them until Beastmaster comes out. So expect, unless there's an emergency, every Wednesday and Saturday for August, there will be a Glamour event. Okay? I don't think that's going to change anytime soon, but we'll see. Things happen. Like, shit happens every once in a while. But hopefully you guys had a good time with that. All right? Take care on the YouTube side. We're going to stick on Twitch for a bit, so if you guys want to come over to Twitch, I'll link that really quick. I don't know how long we're going to stay on Twitch, but we'll see. All right? Take care, Beans. I'll be seeing you.